This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The grace period for Washington's distracted driving law enacted last year is over, meaning no more warnings for violating the law.
You may soon no longer need a Discover Pass to venture out into Washington state parks.
Registration is open for the annual Waypoint Foundation Scholastic Chess Tournament set for February 3rd in Ephrata.
With just over half of the season remaining in basketball, the Central Washington Wildcats are doing what they need to stay competitive.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
The grace period for Washington's distracted driving law enacted last year is over, meaning no more warnings for violating the law. The Washington State Patrol provided a 6-month education period for drivers, something the agency does anytime there's a major change in the law. The law went into effect in July and prohibits holding cell phones and other electronic devices while driving. If caught, drivers can face a $136 ticket for the first offense and $234 ticket for a second offense if it occurs within 5 years. The law also added a secondary offense to include additional behavior that interferes with safe driving, including grooming, smoking, eating, or reading. The secondary offense could result in a $99 ticket if the driver is pulled over for another offense. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family Pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag, what's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata. You may soon no longer need a Discover Pass to venture out into Washington state parks. A report done by the William Ruckelshaw Center mentions that a state parks pass could be part of a package deal when registering your vehicle, but that means added fees. Today, a driver is given the option to buy a $30 Discover Pass. The recommendation is full access to state parks and state public lands for all, charging a mandatory $7 to $15 each year as part of every vehicle license fee, which removes the opt-out option that allows vehicle owners to skip the Discover Pass fee. Officials with the center believe this would give everybody access to the parks while fully subsidizing the agencies that operate and maintain the parks. The Ruckelshaw Center is a neutral resource for collaborative problem solving in Washington state. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News. This segment is brought to you by...
Are your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Registration is open for the annual Waypoint Foundation Scholastic Chess Tournament set for February 3rd in Ephrata. Participation is open to all students in grades K through 12 who attend school in the Moses Lake, Ephrata, Quincy, and Soap Lake school districts. The 12th annual tournament is held at Parkway School and check-in starts at 7:45 a.m., followed by opening ceremonies and first-round matches beginning at 8:30. Students must register no later than noon on Friday, February 2nd. Registration is free but is limited to the first 100 students. Cash prizes are awarded to the top participants, including a first prize of $500. 2 classes are scheduled to explain rules, chess notation, and other issues on January 25th and January 30th, both at 6 p.m. at Parkway School. Tournament rules and registration forms can be found online at waypointfoundation.org. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
With just over half of the season remaining in basketball, the Central Washington Wildcats are doing what they need to stay competitive. Through the month of December, both teams pulled down a winning record. The women's team is 2-2 in conference play and 6-6 on the season. The Wildcats have a winning record at home. There are 3 other teams with a 2-2 conference record in the GNAC. The women's next 4 games are all on the road against conference opponents. We'll have a much better idea of what this team is after the long road trip. The men's team have won 4 straight games and currently sit with a 7-4 overall record. The men Wildcats conference record is the same as the women's at 2-2. They also have a winning record at home. 5 teams are tied with a 2-2 record in the men's division, but the Wildcats will have a chance to rise to the top. 3 of the next 5 opponents have 1 loss or less in conference play. Winning those games would put the Wildcats in good position to rank atop the GNAC going into February. I'm Adam Tchaikovsky for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.